Hey Cancer, how's everybody doing? I feel like my hair has just gotten higher and higher in every single reading, but we're just gonna let it rock. This is the last one that we have to do. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever this finds you. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing like a surge of Aquarian energy. I was looking at the star and also the full in the pre-shuffle. You may feel like you're getting back on track. You could be focusing on healing something too. Okay, we're going through an ending right now. The Hermit has been popping up in every single reading. There's something that we're reflecting on, something that's come to an end, something we're thinking about, something we're not sure if we want to do or not, possibly. I'm looking at the Two of Pentacles here. It's like that moment where you're waiting to see which direction the breeze flows in. Seeing something about like the grass going back and forth here with the Ten of Swords. Maybe you're just having a really hard time deciding on something, like what to do or which way to go. Here's the Uranus energy I was seeing before with the Fool. It's like, do we end this? Do I have my new beginning? Do I actually want to go forward with this? Do I bring it back to life? What are we going to do here? I think that you're tempted to wipe the slate clean, but for some reason this ending keeps lingering for you, Cancer. And this can even be in the energy. It's like something that you haven't completely released yet, emotionally. I'm hearing also figuratively. And maybe you're also adjusting to something new, but you keep thinking about like something that happened back there with someone. I'm looking at Uranus, Sagittarius, Gemini. I think you're getting to the point where you're ready for something, trying to figure out. I think that you know something is a dead end and that it wouldn't necessarily be healthy to bring it back to life, but it may still be tempting to you. And for some of you, you may be thinking about possibly reconnecting with this person with the Three of Cups here, but maybe it would be different than it was before. Maybe that's even the thought behind it. I'm hearing soluble. There's something that you're trying to figure out even emotionally for yourself in connection with another person. But I think this is something that is going to be, I'm hearing a tale told over time. It looks like a karmic relationship that you have with this person. The Wheel of Fortune below. Gemini over here, the Lovers. It looks like as soon as something comes to an end, you transition into an energy where you're feeling better, you're feeling empowered, and maybe trying to figure out where to go from there. It's like, what do I manifest at this point moving forward? I'm seeing definitely a vibe of like a revisit from the past. And maybe wondering if you're going to bring this person into the new chapter. Because like it's on the table that you could potentially be meeting up with this person to work with them, to collaborate with them, to exchange energy with them. And you're still trying to get your bearings on how you feel about this. here's Virgo popping out again. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles here. For some of you, this can be a past job, or it can be a past figure in your life, something that you're reflecting on. It can be a past work environment even for some. And when I say work too, it doesn't have to be like your official career. It can be like maybe you had a karmic contract with this person and you were trying to work things out with them. Maybe you feel like you're in a better place to do that now. Figuring out what you can even provide to someone. It may even be like a clean slate, but with an energy that you've known already. There's an emphasis on wanting to be responsible with your emotions and like what action you're taking based off of that grounded space. Because I think something is up in the air between you and this individual and like what's actually going to be happening there. I'm definitely seeing chemistry that you have with this person, but there's a sense of like wanting to think deeper about like what this means to you and maybe what that's supposed to mean and where you want to go like from that point. I'm looking at Uranus, Sagittarius, Gemini, Mercury, Venus, Virgo, Jupiter. I'm looking at the Tower. This can be an unexpected conversation that you're having. I was looking at the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There's a moment where something happens and it's even shocking. I'm hearing the word discovery. So there's a focus on the Queen of Wands, on some type of relationship that you could be starting, but you don't know how you feel about this yet. It's like maybe you have different avenues that you could be taking this down and you're not sure which way to go. It feels like sitting in a place and it's like you're not just at a crossroads, you're at like a 7-way street and you're trying to figure out which way to go down. So maybe you need more information. I'm seeing definitely a really intense attraction that you have with someone. But like something could have even taken a turn that you feel is overpowering to you in some type of way, or it's like, I'm hearing the word reinstated. It's like you're getting even some like some surge that's coming through that you were not expecting, but it feels very fierce to experience. It feels almost like some type of like undertow or undercurrent that kind of like sweeps your feet out from underneath you. Maybe you're like surprised at the energetic connection or the potency of an energetic connection that you have with someone, and you may feel kind of out of whack because of this. I'm also seeing something going down within a relationship that there's like some sort of back and forth, or things feel kind of rocky with this person. And you may have decided that like you were going to start something new that was better suited for you, and you're waiting for some type of clarity or some type of answer that you need that's going to clear something up so you can make a decision. Figure out where you want to go now. Because there could be a situation that's coming through and it's like you feel something tugging on you energetically, but you don't want to get involved in like a tumultuous or confusing situation again, but it's here available for you to get swept back up in. But I think that this may be something that you decide you don't want to get involved in again. It may even become clear to you that what you wanted from this situation is not going to be happening. Because there's definitely some imbalance here that I'm seeing. It's like, even has to do with like the control or the give and take within a relationship, and it's like the scales are very out of balance here. It's like something's way up here and way down here, and then it like oscillates again and again. And this may be something that you're like, you know, I don't even want to get involved in this again with this person. I'm seeing Mars and Capricorn here. Scorpio. If you were to decide not to engage with this again, you're going to be transitioning into an energy where you're more clear on your boundaries, and that may have been what was lacking before. Even with the seductive energy that you're facing, and this is like a type of energy that can mirror you and that kind of like sucks you in, but I'm seeing you like need to set something straight here, like even protect your energy. Because you may have kind of like allowed someone to do what they wanted or behaved how they wanted, and now you're like, you know what, I have boundaries set in place so the situation does not repeat itself again. And this may be something that's being communicated now. Because before you could have also been unsure about like what you were looking for, and now you feel more clear on that for yourself. It's like the type of relationship that you want, what your standards are, how you want to be treated. And that may be why you're making a decision to like start in a different direction, but you have to make a decision first not to get like re-involved with something again. Mars, Capricorn, Pluto, Scorpio. There's something about delivering a message or communicating something and having this be from the heart, but also this being something like methodical and more mentally involved than it is just like boundless emotions between you and this person. It almost feels like one of those energies where like someone's trying to pull you in or get you involved in something, but they're not being like clear about the outlay of what this is. It's like someone's trying to get you to sign something or sign up for something or commit to something even, but they're like not telling you everything, and it feels kind of confusing or foggy. It's like instead of getting a straight answer or having something clearly defined, things are still undefined in that way for you. And that may be enough to push you over and be like, you know what, if this was going to work out, things would be more clear, things would be more easy, or I'd feel more comfortable here, and that's not how I'm feeling with this. And this can be your emotions too. It's like you're not really sure how you're feeling, or you have mixed feelings about something, and that's a sign too. That's a message too for you. It feels like one of those moments too where like you're trying to maneuver, but it's kind of foggy out, so you're having a hard time seeing the road completely. It's like, you know, you're driving, but you don't know exactly where you're going yet. But it seems like you getting in the driver's seat was important for this next step. There's a recognition that something may be being offered to you that does not have the components you want, or it's not resonating with you completely. And instead of you trying to like maybe compromise in this situation, you could feel like you've exhausted your options in a way, and you're just going to decide to walk away completely from this. Because it's one of those moments where like someone could have been trying to negotiate something with you, and you're like, I'm done negotiating, I'm just gonna walk away now. Moving on, walking away. That's the plan anyway. This may not have happened yet, but if it's gonna happen, you're gonna have to be the one to do this, is what I'm seeing. Have the courage to listen to what it is that you need, and bring yourself out of a confusing situation. Here you are right next to a wish fulfillment. I think that you're going to find what you're looking for elsewhere. There's a sense of something being difficult, but putting in the work or making a tough decision is going to give you the end result that you're looking for. Because I think you're more clear on what you want, and that means recognizing too that maybe something you'd been involved in is not what you want. And you're ready now to pursue your happiness. It looks too like you could be waiting on a proposal or an offer or some type of stability that is going to come through, but it's going to take some time for that to happen. Like, it's something that'll be worth the wait, but the wait is necessary, is what I'm hearing. I think this is a process of you asking yourself what's resonating. And if something's not resonating, you're like, I know that this isn't it for me, and that I need to keep going, and that I'm going to find what I'm looking for, because I know that I have not found that thing yet. but you have to get moving away from something in order to like open up your options to the thing that you actually want to come through for you. And I'm just looking at you in this spread, and this is about you taking action and keeping in mind what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for, and moving away from the things that are not resonating with you any longer. And being patient, because it looks like there's something that like time, energy, and building needs to be put into, but that you're going to be successful with securing something that you want. But like there are some steps that need to be taken in order for like things to fall into place completely for you right now. All right, Cancer, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.